What's up, everyone? This is Kevon Lee. I just want to say thank you to the Alpha Leaders team for having me on their channel. I am a national motivational speaker. I get to travel the United States. I get to go around speaking to students, speaking to parents, speaking to teachers, speaking to business owners, going to corporate to actually motivate them and teaching them how to make a difference in their lives, but not only their lives, but the lives of others. So some things I'm going to be talking about today is your purpose, how to find your purpose in life, because most of us don't know how to do that. Taking control of your life, overcoming doubt and other people's opinions, and overcoming adversity, the hard times, which everybody goes through. I don't care who you are going to go through some hard times. So before I was even born, I remember a woman once came to my mom and said, "Look, I don't know who you are, but you're pregnant and you're going to have a baby." And at this time, my mother didn't know what she was talking about because my mom didn't expect to have a baby because my mom was on drugs. Again, guys, my mom did not expect to have a baby, but sure enough, she went to the doctor. Doctor said you're 6 months pregnant, but your baby will be born with Down syndrome. And at this time, of course, my mom stopped the drugs. And when she stopped the drugs, I was born 3 months later, a healthy baby. I told you guys, this woman said, "I don't know who you are, but your baby's name would be known all over the world." And at this time, I thought it was going to be for the most wanted list, because that's where I come from. Where I come from, people go to prison, people are going in and out of jail, people are doing drugs, people are getting into crimes, people are doing all these bad things. And so when I first heard these words, when my mom used to tell me, I used to think it was going to be for the most wanted list. I did not think that my voice was going to carry around. I did not think that, guys. And so I remember I had this conversation with God, and I'm like, "God, like, just help me. I don't understand, God. Like, you ain't coming through for me." He said, "Son, I'm putting you through something so you can understand that everything I'm putting through you right now, it is for your future. I am building you, son. Like I said, I am building you. So you just need to wait. You need to be patient." But at this time, I didn't want to be patient. I said, "God, I'm done praying to you. I'm done believing in you. I'm done trying to worship you because you ain't coming through." And God said, "Son, you have a purpose." And I said, "God, what is my purpose?" He said, "The same thing that gets you in trouble, Kevon. The same thing that makes you annoying." And I said, "What is God?" He said, "It's your voice. Your voice is your purpose, Kevon." See, at this time, guys, I did not know what he meant by that. But again, like I said, my name is supposed to be known all over the world. I've been told that so many times by my mom, and so many times I didn't believe it. But yet, I still fight every single day to reach that purpose. And so what I'm bringing here to you guys today is, I know you've been through some hard times. I know there's been some places in your life where you feel like, you know what, you can't just get through that. You can't just keep going, but you have to. Why? Because you have a purpose. Again, I don't know what that purpose is, but I promise you that you guys have a purpose. You know what the crazy thing about it is? Sometimes you may not be the light. Sometimes you may be the person holding the light. Let me say that one more time. Sometimes you may not be the light. You may be the one who's holding the light. And what I mean by that is, my grandmother went through it all. My grandmother was not blessed with the most materialistic thing, with the most money, with the best health. But my grandmother came into my life to hold the light so I could be the light. That's what I mean. You guys have a purpose. It may not be for yourself, but I promise you, your purpose is to make sure that somebody else finds their purpose. See, that's the beautiful thing about life, guys. We aren't here for ourselves. We are here to serve people. We are here to make people better, to make sure that no matter what they're going through, we coming into their life and proving to them that they could be successful, that they could get out the situations, that Kevon Lee could get out San Bernardino, that Kevon Lee could get out the hood, that Kevon Lee doesn't have to be a gangbanger, that Kevon Lee doesn't have to go to prison, that Kevon Lee doesn't have to be strung up on drugs, that Kevon Lee could be great. He could be whatever he want to be in life. I'm telling you guys, I'm coming from experience. I'm not just saying this. So you got to understand, like, your purpose is important. You are great. You are phenomenal. You can get through anything and everything, but it has to start with you. I remember I had this conversation with my mom, and I asked her simply, like, "Mom, why didn't you tell me what happened to me when I was a little kid? Like, I knew I got shot, but I didn't know the reason why I got shot. Mom, why you didn't tell me?" And so we kept having this conversation, and I'm not going to go through the details, but she said, "Because that's my son." And I said, "I'm your son." And then I realized, I said, Mom, you know what? For so long in my life, I used to be so angry. For so long in my life, I used to, every single time you would call, every single time, like, Mom, I love you, but I don't know what this anger is. I don't know what this hurt is. But starting today, December 20th, 2021, I'm going to take control of my life. Guys, there is somebody that has something over you. Yes, you may come from foster care. Yes, you may come from poverty. Yes, you may come from homeless. Yes, your parents may be on drugs. Yes, somebody may molested you. But you got to understand that those who do that to you, if you are controlled by that, you would never take control of your life. You have to take control of your life, guys. Our life is a beautiful thing. And if we do not take control of our life, then we can't be the best person we're made out to be, because everybody, let me go back again. Everybody has a purpose. Taking control of your life is hard. It's not easy. I'm going to be honest, guys. It took me 23 years to take control of my life because I had this anger towards somebody. And although I love this person to death, I really couldn't figure out what it was. But you have to understand, you have to take control of your life to be the best person you could absolutely be. I'm telling you guys are amazing. Every single person here is amazing. Every single person in the world could get through that thing, could take control of their life. And you may not think you can, but I promise you that if you dig deep into that person you are meant to be, you can make a difference. You can control your life. You could be anything and everything you set your mind to, because guess what, guys? The mind will not think of anything that it cannot conquer. Let me say that again. The mind will not think of anything that it cannot conquer. Anything you think of, you can do it. I used to say all the time in 2019, I heard this motivational speaker. I was like, time out. My life is worse than that. I could do that. Like, hold on. I have a story. I've never spoken on stage, but I have a story. And so for a year and a half, I kept saying, I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to be a motivational speaker. And that went from I want, and I said, I am a motivational speaker. I am a motivational speaker, right? And I kept saying that for a year and a half. And sure enough, this woman heard me. She said, Kevon, you're a motivational speaker? And I said, yeah, I am a motivational speaker. And she said, hey, we have this event happening in January of 2021. Listen, guys, I said this in 2019. She said, I kept saying I'm a motivational speaker in 2019. In 2020, at the end of the year, she asked me, do you want to come speak at our event of January 2021? And I said, sure. Look, at this time, I did not know exactly what I wanted to talk about, but I knew that I had a story. I knew that the words that coming out my mouth, like I said, God already told me, Kevon, you have a purpose. I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to give you this gift. I need you to go out there and bless people with it. Guys, I went out there, like I said, I didn't know what I was going to talk about, but my voice was going to do everything for me. And sure enough, I went out there, and after that, people started contacting me. People started saying, hey, can you come speak to my students? Hey, can you come speak to my staff? Hey, these teachers aren't believing anymore. These teachers just coming into work and they leaving, but they not here for the kids no more. They're here for a paycheck. And I said, I could be that one to render the storm. I could be that person. And I believed in myself, guys. Like I said, everybody has a purpose. You got to take control of your life. I can't do it for you. But if you take control of your life, you can accomplish anything. And I'm just saying that you can accomplish anything and everything in your life. I remember this year of May, right? I'm at this conference. And while I'm at this conference, I'm speaking to this lady. And she asked me simply like, Kevon, what do you do? At that time, I wasn't a national speaker. I'm not on the level that I am now. But she said, Kevon, what do you do? And I said, oh, I'm a speaker. You know, I'm proud of myself, right? I'm a speaker. I go around to schools. I speak. I do mentorship. I do these workshops. I do all these things. This is basically what I'm telling her, right? And she looks at me. She said, that's not good enough for me. And I kid you not, guys, for about 20 minutes, I sat down and I thought to myself, you know what? What if this thing never works out? What if I'm chasing something that can never happen or can never work? What do I do with that? And for 20 minutes, I felt this self-doubt. For 20 minutes, her opinions reigned over my life. For 20 minutes, she had control of what Kevon Lee thought he had control. For 20 minutes, I felt horrible. And then I had to remember, like, Kevon, She haven't been through the same thing that you were going through. You got to understand that your voice, that your message, that your inspiration isn't for her. Your inspiration is for the kids and the people that hear you say, Kevon, I didn't think I could get through it, but because I heard your story, I could get through it. It's not for her. I had to understand that. And yes, it took me a short time, only 20 minutes. Sometimes it may take you years to understand this. But again, guys, never let somebody's opinions of you be your reality. Because if they hold on to that, if they could just get onto you, then you would never believe in yourself. I had to believe like, Kevon, you are the voice. And later on when I spoke, I had people coming up to me crying like, Kevon, I needed to hear that. I need to hear that for my marriage. Like, Kevon, I need to hear that for my students. Like, because of you, I know I can keep going, guys. Never let somebody's opinions of you be your reality. You got to understand that there's going to be people that are going to say no. There are going to be people that are going to hate on you. There are going to be people that won't believe in you. Again, there are going to be people that will say no to you constantly. There are going to be people that will hate you. There are going to be people that won't believe in you. But let me tell you this. If you believe in yourself, you can take control of your life. You could be anything. Because you have to believe in yourself before other people could believe in you, guys. Back then, I was walking around, not very confident about the prowess of my voice. But now, I am confident. I know what I could do. I know what I could bring to the table. I know I could speak to any crowd. I know when I get on that stage, somebody in that stands will understand where I'm coming from, will say, Kevon, I needed that. You're my hero, Kevon. Thank you so much. You changed my life. I get kids all the time contact me months after I speak at their school. Like, hey, I'm so-and-so from this school. Do you remember come speaking in my school? And I say, yes. And they say, Kevon, you changed my life. Kevon, I wanted to commit suicide. Kevon, I'm overweight just like you was. Kevon, I lost 30 pounds since then. Kevon, I needed your help. Thank you. I know this isn't the last. I know I'm made for something great. I know I can keep going. So thank you. Guys, I lost over 140 pounds. And so when I go to these schools and I teach these kids about stop the bullying, stop the hate, love one another, understand that you guys have to love one another in order to be great, in order to flourish in this world. Give people their flowers, guys. Again, I never let somebody's opinions of me be my reality anymore, because I know what I could bring to the table. I know I am great. I know that I could do anything and everything I put my mind to it. When it comes to overcoming adversity, guys, adversity may look different from somebody else. Adversity may look like cancer. If you got cancer, adversity may be, okay, I have 4 kids at home and a wife and I just lost my job. That's adversity, guys. But let me tell you something. My God will not put you through something that you cannot overcome. Everything happens for a reason. I remember when I lost my grandmother. I kid you not. I got a call at 2:30 in the morning and they say, Kevon, you might want to get over here. We think grandma's about to pass. And so I got up and they picked me up and I went over there. And so I'm thinking like, all right, Kevon, I'm about to say my last words to her. I'm about to, make things right. I'm about to, and this is the woman of my life. I mean, the love of my life. If it wasn't for her shining her light on me, I wouldn't be here, guys. I wouldn't be here speaking to you guys. And sure enough, as soon as I got there, I ran inside the house and she was gone. And so listen, this was November 10th of 2020. And when I got in there, I said, God, just give me a sign that everything my grandmother did wasn't in vain. That everything that she did, like she's proud of me, that her losing her home, her losing her car, like it wasn't for no reason. Like, God, just please give me a sign. And so I went into my voicemails and I found a voicemail from the year prior. And sure enough, the voicemail said, hey, honey, I'm sorry I couldn't get in contact with you, but I love you. I just want to let you know that I love you so much. She told me she loved me 4 times. And just when I thought the message was over, she said, I'm so proud of you. Listen, guys, before that, I wasn't an author. Before that, I wasn't a speaker. I wasn't a national speaker. Before that, I didn't have my college degree. Before that, I wasn't married. Before that, I didn't accomplish all these things. So my grandmother, she could never see these things. But guess what, guys? I know she's still shining her light on top of me so I could be great. So I could be all these things. So I could go out into the world and bless people. And so I could go out to the world and make people a believer of their situation, guys. That's adversity, because people was telling me, like, Kevon, go and grieve. Like, Kevon, take a break from school. Like, Kevon, stop working all these jobs. But no, my grandmother didn't quit on me. And so I'm not quitting on her. And I'm not quitting on the people who's looking at me and say, Kevon, you're my inspiration, Kevon. I aspire to be like you, Kevon. Thank you. I come from the same hood you come from. I come from the same environment you come. I come from the same city you come from. And people tell me all the time that I cannot be successful. But because I seen you, I know I could do it. I know I could get through that wall, guys. Again, adversity comes in many forms. Just because your adversity may not look like somebody else's doesn't mean you're not going through adversity. You guys are amazing. You guys are powerful. You guys can do anything and everything. I promise you, everybody here has a purpose on this world. It's a miracle that we're here in the first place. You have a purpose. And in finding your purpose, you have to take control of your life. Never let another man reign over your life. You have to do this for yourself. Never let somebody's opinions of you be a reality, because again, there's going to be people that's going to hate on you. People still hate on Kevon. People still don't believe in Kevon. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I'll be like, man, and then I shake myself out of it. I'm like, you know what? I could do that. I just had to keep going. You can't stop. And finding your purpose, you can't stop. Every single day, I'm fighting this speaking career. Every single day, I'm going through these bushes with these people hating on me. Every single day. It's not a clear path, guys. It has a lot of wobbles to it. It has a lot of corners. It has a lot of circles. It has a lot of step backs. But I promise you, I'm going to get through it. And this adversity that we all lost somebody. I'm guaranteeing that everybody that listens to this video has lost somebody. But you got, like I said, that adversity doesn't mean that it's your failure. Doesn't mean that that's your end. And before, I bring this video to an end, I just want to say that the two most powerful words in the human language are I am. I truly believe that. Because what you say after I am, you become. Look, guys, the subconscious has over 80,000 thoughts a day. And would you believe that 90% of them are negative? Let me ask you something. When you watch the news, we're not excited who won the Nobel Peace Prize. We're excited about who just committed this robbery, who just committed this crime. Like, how can somebody do that? When we watch these TV shows, we interested in the bad things, the negative things. And that's because society has taught us to think that way. But I challenge everybody on this call, wake up every morning and say, I am. Because what you say after I am, you become. I am amazing. I am phenomenal. I am courageous. I am mighty. I am strong. I am intelligent. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am, guys. I am. I say this every single day, and I believe it with every blood coursing through my body, guys. Again, you guys are amazing. I am. Please say it. I challenge you guys. I promise you, if you say this for the next 3 months, it will change your entire perspective on your life. I promise you that this trick that I use is one of the reasons why I am speaking in front of you, because I went from I want to be a motivational speaker to I am. I told you that woman came to my mom and said, your baby's name will be known all over the world. And guess what, guys? It's not because I'm on the most wanted list. It's not because I committed a crime. It's not because of any of that. My name is known all over the world. It's because I am an inspiration. I am phenomenal. I do go out there and be the best person I could be. I got people counting on me. I do what I have to do in order to be great. Thank you so much, guys. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's Kevon Empowers. That's my social media links to everywhere: Twitter, Facebook, Kevon Empowers. If you want to follow me on YouTube, it's just regular Kevon Lee. I challenge you guys again to go make a difference in your lives, but not only your lives, guys. Go make a difference in the lives of others. Again, everybody here is amazing. I just thank you guys. If you guys want to order my shirt, it go on my website, KevonLee.com. It's very easy. easy. If you type my name up, you will find it. I got my book on there. Like I said, I'm a children's book author. I'm working on my second book. If you want to book me, just go to KevonLee.com, go to my booking page, and then you could actually fill something out, and I would love to come out there and speak to whoever you want me to come out there and speak. Again, I want to thank you, Alpha Leaders, for giving me this opportunity to be on your channel. You guys are amazing. I've been watching you guys for a while now. Peace out.